Hey everyone, it's Cindy and my friend here, David Heiss. And we just want to invite you to come to our event, Harmonize, on March 14th on Friday at the Haw Creek Commons, because it's going to be lunar eclipse in Virgo. And that's really just about changing habits and kind of resetting and recalibrating your body. So we're going to have like movement and sound healing and meditation, a little bit of channeling. Because with the state of the world and with how things are changing and just so uncertain so rapidly, David and I both really feel strongly about this work that it's important to really maintain that inner sovereignty and peace inside your body and your mind and your spirit and your energy. So we've set up this amazing event where we're going to recalibrate all of that, because the work that we're doing here, we're both very passionate about maintaining that inner harmony and inner sovereignty, because we know that when what we see out in the news and the media can just make you feel like the world has gone mad and maybe feel a little bit helpless sometimes and not know what to do with that upset or that rage or that energy. But it's also equally important for us to realize that there's more of us than the people that are trying to create the disharmony. And so the more that we can come together, the more that we can harmonize and work collaboratively and collectively to create this harmonic energy together, the more it will radiate out into the world. So through David's sound healing and through the meditations and the channelings and stuff, we're bringing all of these energies in to help kind of recalibrate and reharmonize your body, your mind, your spirit. So this lunar eclipse day is going to be the perfect time for that. So we invite you to come out, and I'm going to let David speak a little bit on the astrology here. So run with it.
Yeah, this is going to be the first lunar eclipse in the Virgo Pisces axis. This is a doorway and a gateway into our future. This is really the initiation axis, and it's going to be a full moon, and the South Node is in Virgo. That's what's being eclipsed. And the Virgo does work with our personal bodies, our service to the world. And moving forward into this new world, we need to be clean. We need to be in sovereignty within ourselves. And, any habits that are holding us back, now is the perfect time to clear these. The energies of the planets give us opportunities. There's a few days a year that's a massive window for opportunities, and this is one of them. And this is the reason we plan to do this event on this particular day, not just to have an event, but to work with the energies of the solar system, the universe, and all these energies are inside of us. It's not outside of us. And so it's really just perfection for magic. If there's a habit that you've had that's been needing to go, it might be gone. And we just have to make the connection in our heads to say, this is gone. I don't need to do this anymore. The importance of this is leading us into this 2025, which is astrologically the biggest change that we've known. And we can see it happening all around us. And there's really two perspectives. To kind of freak out that everything's going away, or to prepare and create the future that we've all been wanting to create. The time is here, and it's a little bit more chaotic than we might have thought it was going to be. And in this chaos is the perfect opportunity to create the future that you want. And it does start with each of us individually. How can we make things better? Individual betterness. That's really the way to go. And we have Venus in retrograde. Mercury is going to go in retrograde on March 15th, the next day after this event. This is going to prepare us for this time period to be in flow. And there's a saying that says, go with the flow. And in 2025, I am flipping this upside down to say, flow with the go. So there's many doorways we're trying to get through, and this doorway might be locked, but there's a doorway that's open and it's got to go to it. And we're like, well, I don't want that door. Like, that's the go. And so to look for where the go is and to go with it, going with the flow is kind of like a dead fish floating down into the ocean, where let's be an alive being, notice where the currents are going and flow that. And that's really what this event is all about, to align us with the go.
It's a choice of going with the flow that you flow with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That you harmonize with, because, you know, like I was speaking to you earlier about, I had a friend of mine call me this morning that, you know, he was just so upset and just didn't know what to do with his rage. He like called me, he's like, I'm just like, everything's making me just raging mad and I don't know what to do with this, you know. And I just reminded him of, you know, things I told you earlier, but and it brought to mind this quote by Mother Teresa that said, you won't ever find me at an anti-war rally, but you will find me at a peace rally. You know, so it's about planting the seeds of the energy that we want to create, rather than focusing on the old way of what's no longer working and getting upset by that falling apart because it's not working. And so like really working together in this harmony to kind of break that habit and that addiction with like stress and combativeness and fear and anger and all those things, and to start really making choices of the energy that we want to flow into and flow with, and the kind of people we want to be around and harmonize with, to create those seeds for the future so that it radiates out like this. We start creating a bigger, broader broadcast that overwhelms and overrides the old, outdated ways of the energies. And so this is a really wonderful time to make those choices. And it's a perfect time for Mercury retrograde to like make that choice and then reflect and undo and look back all these things that you want to just like recycle and like let go, you know, or just send them to the trash, or however it wants, you know, upcycle it, however you want to do it. So yeah, that's amazing. So yeah. I like that. I like that phrase.
Yeah, it just came into me earlier this year, and you know, with Venus being in retrograde, it's a great time to look at our beliefs and our values and to see what is upsetting us. And if we do have anger, channeling that anger, this anger can be channeled in a very positive direction, to change, to make something different. So it's all about harnessing these energies and making something very productive out of it. This is a special period in time right now. It's a window that by summertime things are going to be moving in a forward direction. And if we're looking for the go right now, we can spot it. We can spot it. Yeah. So let's come together and find our go.
Yeah. And as you were saying that, I got this big kind of whoosh of energy that was like, you know, just tuning into the energies of feeling like this is a really important time to really root your energy down deep and make the choice to be rooted in your own energy, and to maintain that inner sovereignty is going to be so important for all the waves and upsets and things that are going to be thrown at us, that continually are being thrown at us. You know, so this is a time to really just like consciously choose to like root down in that inner harmony and let everything else around you just play out, you know.
I love what you say about rooting this, like rooting that, let the winds blow, let the nature do what it does, let the sources do what they do, but we're firmly rooted down and cannot take us down. I'm still here. I'm making a difference. Yeah,
absolutely. So yeah, well, I'm super excited for this event, and I know that people that harmonize to this message will come and be a part of this and make it even greater than what we could imagine. So I look forward to doing this event with you, and I look forward to seeing everybody that shows up and just sharing this magic together in this co-creative process of creating the great harmonization of global unity and oneness together. So it's already happening, but we're just, more people are starting to wake up to it, that this is already happening. So yeah, I'm excited.
March 14th, Hog Creek Commons, 6 p.m. The Great Harmonization, with astrology downloads, with sound healing vibrations that you can feel and sense and take home with you.
Yeah. Some channeling with the Shastra Collective.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys there. Thanks.